Deep beneath the Arctic ice, in waters so cold and dark that scientists could barely study them, beluga whales have been hiding a secret about their love lives. For decades, we assumed a few dominant males fathered most of the calves. We were completely wrong. The truth researchers just discovered is stranger and far more important for survival than anyone expected. The beluga whale, Delphinopterus leucus, is one of the most recognizable animals in the Arctic. Pure white, no dorsal fin, and a rounded forehead called a melon that lets it change shape, almost like it's smiling at you. But here's the problem scientists have faced for decades. Belugas live beneath Arctic ice for most of their lives. They are incredibly difficult to observe directly. So researchers turned to something they could study without ever needing to see the whale's mate: DNA. For 13 years, a team from Florida Atlantic University, working with Alaska Native subsistence hunters, collected tissue samples from 623 beluga whales in Bristol Bay, Alaska. What they found inside that DNA changed everything we thought we knew about this species. Researchers expected to find what's common in many whale species: a few dominant, powerful males fathering the majority of calves, while most others got left out. Instead, they found something completely different. Both male and female belugas mate with multiple different partners across their lifetime. Not once, not with one partner for life. Repeatedly, with different individuals year after year. Scientists call this a polygandrindrous mating system. In simple terms, nobody sticks with just one partner. Both sexes spread their reproduction across many different individuals. The result? The population is full of half-siblings, but very few full siblings. Think about that. In most of this beluga community, most whales are only half related to each other. This isn't random. This isn't chaos. This is, according to the researchers, a strategy. Here's why this matters more than you'd think. This particular beluga population in Bristol Bay is small, only around 2,000 individuals, and completely isolated. They don't mix with other beluga populations. In small, isolated populations, there's a serious danger: inbreeding. When closely related animals mate with each other repeatedly, harmful genetic mutations build up. Genetic diversity collapses. The population becomes vulnerable to disease, environmental changes, and slowly, extinction from within. But by constantly switching mates, by ensuring reproduction is spread across many individuals instead of concentrated in a few, belugas keep producing mostly half-siblings instead of full siblings. This dramatically lowers the risk of two closely related whales mating with each other in the future. In other words, this isn't random whale behavior. It's a built-in genetic survival mechanism, one that has likely been protecting this isolated population for generations without anyone fully understanding it. Until now. Lead researcher Greg O'Cory-Crow, a National Geographic explorer, called this discovery thrilling because it completely upends decades of assumptions about how Arctic whales live. Think about that. We've watched belugas in aquariums for years. We've studied their sounds, their intelligence, their playfulness, but their actual family lives, who mates with whom and why, remained almost completely hidden from us. Hidden beneath ice, in waters too cold and too remote for easy observation. It took 13 years and over 600 DNA samples just to begin understanding it. This discovery matters beyond just curiosity. As Arctic ice continues to shrink and beluga habitats face increasing pressure, understanding how these populations naturally protect their own genetic health gives conservationists crucial information. If we know how belugas naturally maintain diversity, we can better protect the conditions that allow this system to keep working. Enough space, enough population connectivity, enough time. Nature, it turns out, already had a survival plan. We just didn't know how to read it. Every week, this channel uncovers the hidden science behind the animal kingdom's most extraordinary survival strategies. If this fascinated you, subscribe, because next week's story is even stranger. I'll see you in